Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Here are the long questions exercise of the chapter The Gaseous Exchange. Question number 1. What measures would you take to avoid respiratory orders? The answer is the measure we would take to avoid respiratory orders are no smoking, exercise, eat a healthy and balanced diet, get monthly checkup, maintain weight, minimize exposure to outdoor air pollution that can damage our lungs, avoid exposure to indoor pollutants that can damage our lungs. Question number 2. Discuss human respiratory system with the help of suitable illustration. So the answer is the respiratory system is the network of organs, tissues that help you breathe. It includes your airways, lungs, and blood vessels. The muscles that powers your lungs are also part of the respiratory system. These parts work together to move oxygen throughout the body and clean out waste gases like carbon dioxide. The respiratory system has many functions besides helping you inhale, breathe in, and exhale, breathe out. It functions allow you to talk and to smell, warms air to match your body temperature and moisturize it to the humidity level your body needs. Protect your airways from harmful substances and irritants. Anatomy. The respiratory system has many different parts that work together to help you breathe. Each group of parts has many separate components: mouth and nose, pharynx, throat, trachea, bronchial tubes. Lungs. From your lungs, your blood stream delivers oxygen to all your organs and other tissues. Muscles and bones help move the air you inhale into and out of your lungs. Some of the bones and muscles in the respiratory system include your body. Diaphragm. Muscles that help your lungs pull in air and push it out. Ribs. Bones that surround and protect your lungs. And heart. When you breathe out, your blood carries carbon dioxide and other waste out of the body. Other components that work with the lungs and blood vessels include alveoli, tiny air sacs in the lungs where the exchange of body and carbon dioxide take place. Bronchioles. Some branches of the bronchial tubes that lead to the alveoli. Capillaries. Blood vessels in the alveoli walls that move oxygen and carbon dioxide. Lungs lobes. Section of the lungs lobes, 3 lobes in the right lung and 2 in the left lung. Pleura. Thin sacs that surrounds each lungs lobe and separate your lungs from the chest wall. Some of other components of your respiratory system include cilia, tiny hairs that move in a wave-like motion to filter dust and other irritants out of your airways. Epiglottis. Tissues flap at the entrance to the trachea that closes when you swallow to keep food in liquid and out of your airways. Larynx. Voice box. Hollow organ that allows you to talk and make sound when air moves in and out. Question number 3. Prove with the help of experiment that carbon dioxide is released during respiration. Answer. Objective. To show that carbon dioxide is liberated during aerobic respiration in plants. Apparatus and material. Respiration in plants. Apparatus and material required: a conical flask, a beaker, a cork with a hole, a glass tube bent at the right angle at two places, a small test tube, potassium hydroxide solution, thread colored water. Procedure: take the conical flask and place some germinating gram seeds in it. Insert the shorter end of the glass tube through the hole in the cork and fix it on the conical flask. Before fixing the cork, hang a test tube containing potassium hydroxide solution inside the conical flask with the help of a thread. Take colored water in the beaker and keep the longer end of the glass tube dipped inside it. Make the conical flask airtight by applying Vaseline on its rim. Note the initial level of water in the tube. Observe and note the rise in the water level after an hour without disturbing the apparatus. Observation: water level rises up in the bent tube. Image result of proof that carbon dioxide is liberated during aerobic respiration in plants with a diagram. So result is the rise in the level of water indicates the carbon dioxide is produced by germinating seeds during respiration. Actually, the germinating seeds respire and produce carbon dioxide, which is absorbed by potassium hydroxide solution. This creates a vacuum in conical flask. The air present in the bent glass tube move into the conical flask. This pulls the water in the bent tube further. Question number 4. Explain the process of ventilation in man. So answer is artificial ventilator. A machine that works like lungs when patients' natural breathing becomes difficult. Through this machine, the oxygen-rich air is directly supplied to the trachea through a tube inserted mouth up to the windpipe. Mechanical ventilator blows air or air with increased oxygen through tubes into the patient airways. Endotracheal tube goes through a humidifier which warms and moistens the air. Exhaled air flowing away from the patient. Nasogastric tube goes through patient's nose and in the stomach. Question number 5. Why smoking is dangerous? How it is related with respiratory disorders? So answer is smoking can cause lungs disease, damaging your airways and the small air sac alveoli found in your lungs. Disease caused by smoking includes lung cancer, bronchitis, and different types of cancer. Respiratory disorders. Bronchitis. The inflammation of the air passageways is termed as bronchitis. Cause It is caused either by smoking or by some bacteria. Symptoms: it is characterized by increased mucus secretion, shortness of breath, and low fever. Emphysema: it is related to distraction to the alveoli. Causes: due to long-term exposure, usually to industrial pollution. Symptoms: it is characterized by laborious breathing. It causes cough with phlegm production. Pneumonia: it is an infectious disease. Causes: it is caused by special bacteria, viruses, or fungi. In pneumonia, the alveoli are affected, so they may be filled with fluid or pus. Symptoms: the patient suffers from fever, cough, chill, and chest pain. Asthma: it is an inflammatory condition of airways of lungs. Cause: it is usually an allergic response to pollens, dust, smoke, fur, feather, and numbers of other substances. It may obstruct the airways, making it difficult to breathe for its patients. Symptoms: it is characterized by shortness of breath, chest pain, fever, wheezing sound during expiration, and cough. Lungs cancer. Lungs cancer is usually associated with smoking. Cause: due to air pollution, abnormal cells appear in lungs, which may spread in other tissues. Symptoms: the major sign and symptom are cough with blood, shortness of breath, repeated lungs infection, weight loss, bone ache, hoarseness, weakness, fatigue.